Hello everyone, my name is Alberto Enriquez, and here's part 2, the good eras of Thomas. The Alexander Banner era, and the classic era. Let's go. Number 12 is season 17. Season 17 was a good season, despite Kevin's cranky friend was on a good episode. Even Scrubs Maker was also an okay episode. Well, it has a lot of really good episodes, like Gordon Runs Dry, Steamie Stafford, Henry's Hero, Luke's New Friend, Percy's New Friends Done Right, The Switch was really good, Not Now Charlie, I'm happy that Alexander Banner fixed Charlie, The Lost Puff, awesome Paxton episode, the Thomas story was really good, The Phantom Express was also really good, Percy's Lucky Day, I loved that episode, Bill Our Band was also really good, Too Many Spire Engines, man, Alexander Banner took down Sherry Miller, I'm happy for that. No Snow for Thomas, I loved the episode. Thomas, Emily the Snowplow Done Right. Santa's Little Engine was also a really good episode. The Missing Christmas Decorations, The Frozen Turntable, Away from the Sea, The Smelly Kipper, No More Mr. Nice Engine, Gone Fishing, and Thomas's Shortcut, and The Afternoon Tea Express. Man, all the episodes are really good. Well, there are some episodes I actually don't like and don't care for, like Calm Down, Car Caitlin, and Water Winston. Still, it's a pretty good season. And 11th place goes to season 18. Season 18 has so many really good episodes, like All the Reliable Edward, Not So Slow Coaches, Toad's Adventure, Duck in the Water, Duncan the Grumpy Passenger, Toad's Bright Idea, Long Lost Friend, The Last Train for Christmas, Duncan the Hug Bag, The Perfect Gift was an okay episode. Emily Saves the World was actually a really good episode. I'm kind of happy. They actually reference a lot of episodes like The Runaway Elephant, Renee's and the Dinosaur, and another reference is Thomas the Jet Engine. Man, there's so many references in this episode. Like Gordon delivered the Queen in one episode, Thomas and the Queen. There's a little bit of bad episodes like Singles Crossed, Mirren the Pipe, and Mission and Dinosaurs. Still, it was a pretty good season on Thomas Friends. Coming in number 10th place now for the top 10 seasons. Number 10 is season 21. Season 21 was a great season. It has so many really good episodes like Springtime for Diesel, A Most Regular Swickler Engine, Runaway Engine, Cricky at the End of the Line, New Crane on Dock. The Fastest Red Engine also has one of the best crashes ever. Terrence Breaks the Ice, Awesome Return to Terrence the Tractor, Confused Coaches, and The Big Freeze. And I'm happy to bring back Bulgy. Stuck in the Gear was an okay episode. Hasia was a bad episode. Philip's Number was a pretty alright episode. A Shed Forever was really bad. Emily in the Middle was also really bad. Still, season 21 was a really good season of Thomas. And 9th place goes to season 19. Season 19 of Thomas has so many good episodes like Lost Property, Henry's... No, not that one. That one was really bad. Even Underwear Jokes was not funny. This episode was actually bad. Henry Spots Trouble. Engines Don't Get Chicken Pox. Cranky Christmas is also a really good episode. Snow, Place Like Home, The Beast of Sodor. Toad and the Whale was a pretty good episode. Very Important Sheep. Salty All at Sea was an okay episode. Dead and Dark, I loved that episode. Helping Hero was alright. Slow Stephanie, Slow Steven was actually a really good episode. 2 Wheels Good was actually a really good episode as well. Red vs. Blue was really good. Best Engine on Sodor was also a really good episode. Philip to the Rescue was a pretty okay episode. Thomas and the Babysitter, what an amazing episode. Rocky Rescue was a pretty mediocre episode. Diesel's Ghostly Christmas, man, what a really good special for Diesel. Who's Jeffrey was an alright episode. The Truth About Toby was mid. Season 19 has so many episodes that I love so much. My favorite ones are Dead and Dart, Thomas the Babysitter, and Diesel's Ghostly Christmas. So yeah, season 19 was such a great season of Thomas. Number 8, this season is such an amazing season. It's also the best Alexander Benner era season ever. Season 20. Season 20 has so many real good episodes, like Henry Gets the Express, Over the Hill, Love Me Tender, Letters to Santa, Mike's Whistle, The Christmas Coffee Pot, Blown Away, The Way She Does It, Henry in the Dark, Skiff and the Mermaid, Useful Railway, it also has one of the best crashes, and Tit for Tat. Man, I love Tit for Tat. What a really good episode it is. There's a little bit of episodes I don't like 3 Steam Engines Gruff, Hugo and the Airship, Engine of the Future, and Diesel and Duckling Still. What a fantastic season. I love this season a lot. It's also the best Alexander Benner era season. Coming in 7th place goes to Season 7. Yup, the classic era is the best era of Thomas. Season 7 has so many good episodes like Percy Gets It Right, James and the Queen of Sodor, The Spotless Record, Salty Stormy Tale, Snow Engines, Something Fishy, The Runaway Elephant, Renee's and the Roller Coaster Done Right, Bulgy Rides Again, Nice Return to Bulgy, Best Dressed Engine, Gordon Spencer, and 3 Cheers for Thomas. There's like some bad episodes like The Old Bridge, What's the Matter with Henry, and Renee's and the Roller Coaster. 3 of them are bad episodes. The rest of the episodes are pretty good. So yeah, it's 7th place for best Thomas season. Coming in 6th place goes to Season 6. Season 6 is also the season that changed its coloring to Magic Railroad style. Season 5 has summer style. Well, ever since the Magic Railroad movie came out, we have Season 6 now, when the movie was over. And it looked a lot like Magic Railroad because same style. That's why live action style as Magic Railroad. Season 6 has good episodes like Harvey to the Rescue, The Fogman, It's Only Snow, The World's Strongest Engine. I love this episode a lot. This episode was tier. Scaredy Engines, Percy in the Haunted Mine, James in the Red Balloon, Jack Frost, Goran Takes a Tumble, Percy's Chocolate Crunch. And my favorite episode of the show is Thomas the Jet Engine. My favorite episode of the show ever. I love this episode a lot. Duncan, and Faulty Whistle. There's episodes that I don't like Twin Trouble was mid. Middle Engine, man, God, this episode was horrible. I hate that episode a lot. But for Butter was mediocre. Rusty Say Day was pretty bad. You guys are wondering, what's my thoughts on Thomas Percy the Squeak? To be honest, I actually liked this episode because I found it funny that Alicia Butter was screaming over a mouse all over town. All the glass were breaking. So yeah, Season 6 was actually an amazing season. Amazing. Coming in 5th place is Season 1. The one that started it all. Season 1 has 80 style. Season 1 has so many episodes I love so much. Like Thomas's Train, Thomas and the Trucks, Thomas and the Breakdown Train. My favorite Season 1 episode. Thomas Goes Fishing, Thomas, Terrence and the Snow, Thomas and Birdie, Tenders and Trouble in the Shed, Percy Runs Away. I love the Flying Kipper. I love that episode so much. Dirty Objects, Off the Rails, Down the Mine, and Whistles and Sneezes. And Thomas's Christmas Party. I actually don't hate any episode. All the episodes are amazing in Season 1. Even Season 1 to 5 has so many episodes that I don't hate. Coming in 4th place is Season 4. It's also the first time we get to see the narrow gauge engines. It has so many episodes I love so much, like Grand Puff, Sleeping Beauty, Bulldog, Four Little Engines, A Bad Day for Sir Handel, Trucks, Home at Last, Steamrollers, Passengers and Polish, Rusty to the Rescue, Thomas and Stephanie, Thomas and the Special Letter, my favorite Season 4 episode, Paint Pots and the Queens, Fish, Solo Attraction, and Mind the Bike. In third place goes to Thomas and Friends Season 3. Season 3 has so many episodes I love so much, like A Scar for Percy, Percy's Promise, Thomas Gets Bumped, Thomas, Percy and the Dragon, Diesel Does It Again, Henry's Forest, The Trouble with Mud, No Joke for James, Thomas, Percy and the Post Train, Trust Thomas. Man, Thomas Friends Season 3 has so many episodes I love so much. Buzz, 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 All at Sea. Man, Season 3 was one of the best Thomas scenes I ever watched in my life. I also love Escape. Escape is my favorite Season 3 episode. I love that Douglas saved Oliver. What an awesome episode. I also love Heroes, Percy, James, and the Fruitful Day, and Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure. Coming in second place goes to Thomas Friends Season 2. Man, I love Thomas Season 2. Season 2 has one of the best episodes ever, like Cows, Birdie's Chase, Old Iron, the best Season 2 episode. Edward can be fast than James sometimes. I love Thomas and Trevor, Percy and the Signal, Doug Takes Charge, and I love The Runaway, Percy Takes the Plunge, Pop Goes the Diesel, Dirty Work, A Close Shave for Duck, Better Late Than Ever, and I love The Brake Van, and I love The Ocean, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Percy's Predicament, The Diesel Is, Wrong Road, Edward's Explode, Ghost Train, Willie Bear, and Thomas and the Missing Tree. Man, Season 2 is one of the best Thomas seasons I ever watched in my life. I love this season a lot. And my number one favorite season of Thomas and Friends ever is Season 5. Season 5 has so many episodes. I give it 10 out of 10 to. Let me show you the 10 out of 10 episodes. In my ranking order, from 9 to 1. Haunted Henry. Stephanie Gets Lost. Put Upon Percy. A Better View for Gordon. Happy Ever After. Man, what a sweet and heartwarming episode. A Lady Kissed Percy. Percy was embarrassed, so he pretended being asleep. Rusty in the Boulder. Toby in the Flood. Busy Going Backwards. And the best episode of Season 5, even top 5, is By George. I love that episode because I love the crashes. Thomas crashed to a chicken farm and Gordon crashed to a freight car. And I enjoyed George as well. Like, look at this scene. One day, George the steamroller was waiting for Percy to take him to a new workplace. George is being rude to Rheneas and Scarloli. You're just worn out wheels and worn out rails. This episode was so good, I watched it over 20 times. This episode was so good. The only episode I say it's okay is Thomas and the Rumors. I mean, the title, the episode doesn't have to do with title, that's why. This episode was like more with Gordon instead of Thomas. And the crash was pretty lame, to be honest. The only episode that I didn't like, it's just okay with, is Thomas and the Rumors. Still, this season is the best Thomas season I ever watched in my life.